Sure Illiam is le kunjach Illiam Dhone sa bhléin dehaus ein as hochjeg and Gay the Valley Rastach as fuji de fluch na sanwe te fivad the vel hoistu a chitkas a shown you. Thank you all for coming on this windy and potentially wet day. It's not a public holiday either, so it's very good to see so many of you turning up.
Today's top story that Chief Minister Howard Quayle has accepted the resignation of the Minister for the Department of Health and Social Care, Mrs Beecroft.
We're going to recreate a picture from 1932 when all 5 island lifeboats were berthed outside for the centenary of the town refuge.
Oh wow.
So we're going to recreate that photograph, albeit minus Port Erin, which is a shame. And then our boat will come back into the house for the final launch at approximately 11 o'clock. Then she'll be berthed over at the liner berth in the harbour to continue the service while Douglas retrain for the Mersey.
What are you aiming to find out?
Well, the motion states that I'm seeking to have a select committee of 3 members appointed to look into the current licence conditions, the delivery model and the funding of public service broadcasting.
That's Manx Radio, right, isn't it?
Well, Manx Radio is the deliverer of public service broadcasting at the present.
My concern, principally, is that if we're encouraging more older people to stay at home longer, then these kind of services are going to be more needed in the future. And it seems to me a short-term decision has been taken here in order to save some money.
I think there's huge opportunities. I know there's huge challenges as well, and I'm not naive to take on a task without knowing that there's an awful lot of work ahead. I know it's been described many times by people as a poison chalice. Well, I think my job is to make sure that the department, whenever I do leave it eventually, isn't a poison chalice for whoever comes in after me, or not as much of a poison chalice as some maybe refer to it now.
Can I ask the Chairman of the Post Office at what point the Isle of Man Post Office took over the direction of national policy from Tynwald, and under what remit she has to actually change Tynwald policy without coming back to this honourable court?
Chairman of the Post Office.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's quite clear from the honourable colleague's response there that previously in this court I have stated that the Articles of Association, which was what was agreed by Tynwald, would be brought back to this court. I haven't said we are not doing that. I've just said we've postponed that process at the present time.
I do not have evidence that the feral goat population currently poses a significant threat in terms of environmental impact, the island's livestock industry or road safety. Should such evidence emerge, then I will reconsider the current policy. The department has many calls on its resources, and formally monitoring or controlling feral goats is not currently a priority.
Well, I've come up to the new HQ for Zurich International. With me is Peter, the CEO of the company, and obviously a big investment in the Isle of Man. And you in Athol Street, of course, for a long time. Bit of a tricky building, I think, I suppose, but this is purpose-built. Must make a big difference.
Yeah, obviously, as you can see, it's a very bright and new building that has been developed for Zurich, and we're very happy to having moved in here just recently. And obviously, as we're getting used to working, I think the big difference of this building, if you look around, it's one of dynamic working. It's one of flexible working, and we encourage people to move around through the building. We have some workspaces where they can have small team meetings, bigger team meetings, and I think it's a very energetic way of doing business.
Fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. It stopped raining, which is what we wanted. We were going to go ahead no matter what, but the weather's helping now.
Incredible.
Tell us about your signage and why you
one of our attendees brought them. Obviously we're ignoring the ignorance, really. We're trying to say this is about everyone being together and not about having divisive opinions. It's not what it's about, yeah.
It's about positivity.
So we're here to show the reality of abortion. This is a 22-week-old fetus. You can see it's been treated very badly through the process of abortion. And we're just here to show the truth of what abortion is. Abortion kills an innocent child in the womb. And as you can see, people don't want to see that truth. People are trying to obscure the truth because the truth is painful, because the truth is that abortion kills an innocent child. Now, these people don't have a reply to that. All they can do is try and cover it up. There's no reply to the fact that this kills an innocent child. So the best they can do is, as you can hear them say, eyes left. They can't see the thing they're claiming to defend.
As chair of the year of our island, I'm delighted to be able to take to the stage to tell you a little more about this special year, and also to tell you a little bit more about some of the things that you can expect. We have natural and beautiful amenities on our doorsteps, a culture that is strong and a nation that is proud.